Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, masters. Whenever you are ready, please open your hands and place on your eyes. Yeah. Thank you all masters for this wonderful meditation. Welcome all of you, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. Thanks to our Guru, Brahmaji Pitamaha Patriji. Thanks to our Guru, Master Takam Saradarian. Thanks to all the masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom. And thanks to all the masters, whoever is joining all these sessions. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. So welcome to the 11th day of Karma Consciousness Season 2. Let me share my screen. Yeah. So masters, let us understand more on karma today. So facing karma. So how we have to face our karma. So we all know that it is inevitable that we need to face karma each and every moment. So the great sage says, the stream of karma rushes like a torrent, and consciousness must transform this tide into a repeated sacred flow of beauty. So Master is telling that we should be aware, we should be conscious that each and every time whenever we are tested, whenever we are being faced with karma, we should be aware and we should use our consciousness so that we can transform the karma into beauty. But the challenge here is we will not be able to realize that it is our karma, right? So identifying the karma is itself is a big challenge for us because we are not there yet. We are not living our lives with awareness. Most of our time we are not paying attention. We are not conscious of what we are going through or why we are going through it. So anything that is not making you comfortable is definitely act of karma, masters. So we need to realize that thing. We need to remember this each and every moment. Only then we'll be able to immediately realize, instead of going with that flow, with the anger, with the sadness, with the pain, with the suffering, we need to keep realizing, we need to keep remembering ourselves. Okay, now I'm going through this phase. I'm having lowness. I'm feeling sadness. I'm having this pain. I'm going through so much emotional trauma inside. I'm feeling so much heavy, or I'm feeling very dull, very low. I'm feeling confused. So we need to immediately realize that, okay, it is something that I have done some time back and it is coming back. It is hitting me back now. So that realization itself is a big challenge for all of us. So once we realize, we need to calm down ourselves, we need to understand, we need to pay back. So and instead of fighting with it, we need to allow it to happen. We need to flow with it. So that's what Master is telling. Whenever we are hit by this karma of torrent, so we need to use our consciousness. Instead of fighting with it, we should transform with it. We should make sure that we should utilize that opportunity to transform ourselves, to transform our inner. So we need to face our karma with sincerity, in reality and factuality. Because definitely it will be against us. We will not be able to feel happy with it. We will be uncomfortable with it. It will tear us. It will break us. It may cause us pain. It may shatter our dreams. It may shake us. So that is the moments we need to stay strong, and we need to realize that it is an act of karma and we have to pay back, and we have to allow that process to happen to us. So this is a very big challenge for all of us, definitely. So seeing the causes and the results of our karma, we shift our consciousness and create causes which will both expand our consciousness and provide great opportunities for us to serve. So realizing itself is a very challenging. And once we realize, we will be able to at least accept it. Okay, it is a karma I have created, so I am getting it back now. So at least that gives us some sort of consoling within ourselves, and we allow it to happen. So without remembering this, without realizing, we will not be able to accept it. We will resist the things to happen. We will resist the situation, resist the people, everything, and we create more pain out of it. So paying back karma is a great thing. We need to have a greater uh, inner strength to do that, to go through it. So that's why it is very, very important for all of us to do spiritual practices continuously, consistently, every day, without skipping, without an excuse. So whenever we are being hit by these kind of things, we need to understand we don't have a sufficient strength, we don't have the energy, we don't have the awareness, we don't have the knowledge to deal with it. So that is when again we need to increase our practices. But that is again very difficult. If you have that much strength to do this activity continuously, we may not go through that difficult phase at all. But when we are going through difficult phase, definitely we are not we don't have that much strength to deal with it. So whenever we come across such a great difficulty, it is very difficult to do the practice itself. But those are the times, those are the demanding times, demanding situations that will demand more from us, more spiritual practices. Because we need to raise our energy, we need to raise our awareness, we need to raise our knowledge, and we need to apply that into our practices so that we'll be able to deal with it. So it's a very difficult phase, definitely. But we all have to go through it, masters. So master is telling, in this process, we will release great beauty and potential hidden within us instead of fighting against the law of karma and inviting upon ourselves pain, suffering, and limitations. So if we keep fighting with situations, if we keep fighting with whatever we are coming across, we create more pain out of it, more suffering out of it, more troubles, and more karma also. So without knowing, we are doing all these things, all these days, right? So that is why we need to keep practicing, and whenever we come across difficult times, we need to do more practice, more learnings. It is like storm is hitting us. We need to stay strong at a one place until the storm passes through. We cannot fight in the storm, right? We cannot even help anybody either. We have to let the storm go. Only after that, we can look at the devastation things, whatever happened, and we can take corrective measures. So similarly, whenever we are going through any certain situations, any certain difficult times, we have to let it go, let it pass through. We have to just hold on to ourselves, hold on to our soul, our inner, and raise our energy, raise our consciousness, raise our awareness. Do more and more spiritual practice as much as possible. So instead of being with that pain, we have to practice witnessing the pain. We have to practice witnessing the emotions, witnessing our thoughts. Instead of running through it, we should stand still and understand how they are flowing with us. What kind of thoughts are bombarding? What kind of emotions are bombarding us? Because if we keep entertaining our thoughts or our emotions, they take us further down. They take us more deeper. That is why we need to practice this stillness, this emptiness. So meditation is all about this practice only. Practicing the awareness, practicing the stillness, practicing the emptiness. So that slowly you will gain mastery over your thoughts, mastery over your emotions, over your feelings. So instead of going with it, you just stay there and understand, observe, okay, what is happening with me? How I am feeling, how my body is feeling, what kind of changes happening within me. So we should be ready. We should be, first of all, we should be ready to do this. We should be ready to face our karma, face our situations, face our challenges. So only then the inner beauty starts happening within us, the inner transformation. So it is very, very important. Shifting our consciousness toward the realm of beauty, goodness, righteousness, joy, freedom, striving, sacrificial service will protect us from falling into the torrents of karma. So if we haven't started this, definitely it is right time now to start. Because it is not that, okay, whenever the situation comes, let me do that during that time. If you can't do now, you can't do that during that time, definitely. That will demand much more energy, much more effort from you. If you are peaceful, if you are happy, if your life is going well, then this is the right time for you to start this activity, to start doing all the spiritual activities. So that you gain your inner strength, you prepare yourself like a warrior. So sometime in the future, something may come so that you will be ready by that time. But you think that, okay, for now, life is happy for me. There is nothing I have to bother about. And if you think and if you want to relax, you can relax. But one day that that karma knocks the door, right? Then it will be very difficult because that time it demands more from you. So it is not. That's why everybody thinks that this kind of spiritual work is something that has to be done at the old age. The myth each and everyone carries this. It's not that something that has to be taken, that has to be postponed to the older age. What is the point in waiting until you get old. You are living all your life like a lie, but in the end, if you want to just focus on the truth, what is the point actually, right? So we have to blend the truth, blend the dharma into our life in each and every moment, in each and every day. So it is the moment from the childhood it has to start. Or at least from the day when we realized, when we came across this, we should start from the date. Obviously, everyone cannot get that great opportunity to start from the childhood stage. But everybody will be given a chance when they are ready. Again, masters, things will come to us only when we are ready, not when we are not ready. Even the great amount of karma will come to you at the right time, not at any time. So you may not have enough resources to deal with it, but you have enough strength, enough inner strength within you to deal with it. Because we already learned this point, right? We can't take anything more than what we can deal with. So we all have that inner potential. Only thing is, because of our lack of understanding, lack of spiritual knowledge, we are creating more and more pain out of it, more and more karma out of it. So, masters, it is our responsibility to keep doing all the spiritual practices daily, continuously, and letting your friends, family, everyone know the things and let them practice as well, whoever is willing to. So all the beauty experienced in this world is the gift of those who are able consciously to handle the torrents of karma expressing through individuals, groups, and humanity. So all the great things, all the beauty, all the wonders that we are experiencing in this world is because of the great people who transform their karma and doing great jobs for the humanity. If you do something good for yourself at least, that will actually help the whole world also, as we already learned during one of our sessions, right? So each and every act transforms the whole, not just you or not just your friends, family. Yeah, so we need to put efforts continuously that facing everything with consciousness so that we can be free of our karma. So karmic law is there to move our divinity in activity. So we all have this divine nature within us. The core is the divine only. We're all the same divine. We're all from the same source, right? So the purpose of life, the purpose of karma, everything is there. All the laws of nature, everything is there to bring that divinity out so that we can manifest great things, beautiful things, and make the life beautiful, harmonious. So the more one controls his actions on all levels to remain above the karmic harvest, the more he becomes sensitive to the energy of the cosmic magnet. So the cosmic source, whatever is there, when we overcome all the physical urges, mental urges, emotional urges, we will be aligned with that source, aligned with that cosmic nature, cosmic source. So when we keep aligning ourselves, the cosmic nature, the cosmic beauty will help us to resonate with the beauty, to resonate with the love, to resonate with the divine. With that, we'll be able to do more beautiful things. That's how creations happens, masters. So all past karma, illuminated by the rays of the cosmic magnet, transforms into beauty, into paintings, drama, poems, music. So when we transform our karma, greatest part of our karma, we will be transformed into beautiful beings. We become writers, we become poets, we become great artists, we become co-creators. So we all have to become co-creators actually. Once we are aligned, once we realize that we are the source, we are not different from the source, we start co-creating things. So we must learn how to handle the powerful currents of karma in order to change the pain into bliss, ignorance into light, weakness into power. So all the negative things, whatever we are having, so karma is there to teach us to evolve from the lowest state to the highest state, from hatred to love, from pain to bliss, ignorance to light, weakness to power, fear to courage. So we all have to work upon ourselves continuously. It's not one day activity, or it is not something that we attain it in one life or a few lives. It takes so many lives because there is no end, there is no limit. So karma limits our life and may for ages chain us to the wheel of unreality. So the purpose of karma is that one only, because whatever we have given, it is giving us back. Because of our limited understanding, because of our limited knowledge, we have done so many things that is bringing so much damage, so much imbalances. So it comes back with us, comes back to us, which will be again limiting us because we limited something else. So it will try to limit us. That is when we have to apply our awareness. We have to bring our awareness into practice. So that is why it is always important, raising our energy, raising our awareness, raising our knowledge. So we must not face our karma with depression, fear, anger, but try to learn how to withdraw ourselves toward higher planes, toward our core, and observing the waves of karma like a surfer, not to be drowned in those waves. So surfer, when he started, he will be falling in the waves, right? But through practice, he learns how to travel with the waves. Similarly, with karma, we have to practice that. We fall in this karma, right? But when we raise our awareness, raise our knowledge, raise our awareness, we start understanding, okay, this is something karma is hitting me back. So instead of facing with fear, depression, suffering, we need to face with consciousness, face with awareness, face with much more greater knowledge so that we can rise above it. So all that we learn in the world is nothing else but the art of how to meet our karma and transcend it through creating bridges and steps of beauty. So this is what we all have to cultivate, masters. So how to meet our karma? Because it is what we have created. So it is our responsibility to clear that. If some part of the body is wounded, we wait until it gets healed. We take some measures to get it healed, right? So similarly, same thing. But unknowingly we have done, and we are not even able to realize it is because of our own thing. Yeah, karmic law helps us to be causes instead of being results. So we should become a cause, we should become a purpose. So when we do with a great purpose, with a great cause, there won't be any karma, right? So anything that we do that is bringing harmony into the world, beauty into the world, love into the world, it doesn't have any karma in it. So those acts will become causes, they will not produce any results. Anything that is uplifting the whole being or others will become a cause. It will not yield results. So anything that is bringing disturbances, bringing imbalances will bring results. So we're all creating results. with our actions, thoughts, and words. So this is what we have to learn, Master. This is what we need to understand. So a cause unites with the flow of karma and creates a life which is in harmony with the cosmic magnet. So we all have to transform ourselves to become causes, not to be results. So we have to align ourselves towards the nature, towards the whole existence, towards the cosmic beauty, cosmic source. And the master is telling it is very powerful to see the causes which are using us, manipulating us, and exploiting us. So we all think that we are all free birds here. We have the free will. But how many of us really are living freely? That's what master is telling. We are being driven by these physical, mental, emotional urges and so many manipulations. Only when we understand our soul, only when we live with our soul, only then we will become free. Only then we are using our free will. So this is one of the beautiful thing, masters. The way of facing karma is first we need to understand this is karma. Whatever you are experiencing is karma. The first thing is that is the thing. Before facing, we need to realize this is because of karma. We should be in a position to accept it. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel like I haven't done anything like this. Or why I have to go through this much? Because we don't remember what we have done. So we need to realize first to face it. And reversing karma. So people wonder why they were born in certain family, the way they were with certain groups or certain organizations, but they will not be able to affiliate with anyone. So there are two kinds of karma which brings people together. Karma which is built by harmful actions toward each other. Karma which is built through service and cooperation. So we all know, right? We all come with families. So we all have our own karma, family karma, group karma. So how these relationships are happening, how these bondings are happening is because of our own actions. So harmful action can be divided into many parts: physical harm, emotional harm, mental harm, and actions that prevent the spiritual progress of others. So fourth one is much more higher actually, much more karma. So most of our karma are from second, third, and fourth level only. Physical karma will be there, but minimal compared to emotional and mental karma. So with our emotions and with our mental thoughts, we are creating so much karma that we didn't even realize. We don't even realize. We don't know how our thoughts affecting the whole, how our feelings, our emotions affecting the whole. We don't care how that is affecting us first of all. How we will be caring about the whole, right? How we can care about the others first of all. So with the way we feel, with the way the emotions we carry, we don't even realize how it is affecting us, how badly it is affecting us, how wrongly it is taking us to the lowest levels. That itself we are not aware. We are not conscious of. So how we can think of somebody else? Yeah. So So we need to remember, masters, whenever you feel like, oh, why this kind of family, why this kind of brother, sister, parents, there are people who really thinks. And at any given situation, definitely each and everyone will think what kind of life it is, what kind of family I'm having, what kind of support I'm having. It is because the way we created our actions that will bring all the respective people together so that they can sort out together their karma as a group, as a family, as an organization, as a nation. So it's not that just by picking randomly we will be forming family, nation, everything. No, masters. We all are bound by the karma. If we are in that certain family, we all have a mutual karma that needs to be resolved all together. That's why you can see some families will be so much loving. They'll be having great relationships, whereas some will be having very inconvenient relationships, or the bonding may not be that much healthy, but still they love each other, but still the relationship between each and everyone, or the bonding between mother father or father kid, it will be little bit fluctuating. It may not be as we expect. So everything has a certain purpose, because we all have to resolve our karma together. So we all agreed to do that, and we came as a family, and we try to resolve that karma in one or the other way. Sometimes we create more, sometimes we clear. So we need to understand this thing. So it's not that randomly we pick families. We pick exactly depending upon how we have created our karma, and depending upon who can be the right person for me to learn things, to clear out my karma. So it is not random, masters. Okay, masters, it is time. Let us pause here. We'll continue our discussion tomorrow. Thank you all, masters, once again. So, masters, if any of you have anything to share, any clarifications, any doubts, you can open your video and you can talk, masters. Thank you all.
If someone asks me to do something like karmic friend, and I know it's right, but if there is two groups of people, and I know both are right almost, so each of them they want to support them, or how can I do that? Because it's both side of the groups are my friend. I'm a very neutral person. So
Okay.
I'm in the dilemma, and one of my friend, and she's from Greek, and one is from the Turkey, and there is political issues there, and people are differences here, and
Yeah.
some people have differences against me, but I don't care about all those things, because I was very I don't care about things because I'm very a strong-minded person. So it doesn't affect me. And the karmic, I think I past 10, 15 years I've become very spiritual, and I don't want to say anything. So I try to tell them that, look, you both are right, but don't fight with each other and try to prove that you are right and you are right. You are, both of you are right in your own way. But both sides, not all of them. There is a group of people where artists kind. So some, from those group, both sides, 4 or 5 people from both sides is unhappy with me.
Okay.
What can I do?
Yeah, I understand that. That's fine. That's fine, madam. See, as far as your understanding, you just convey whatever you feel. It doesn't mean that because both sides are your friends. So you have already mentioned that both of them having a righteous perceptions. You use the right thing actually. Don't fight to prove yourself right,
Yeah,
because each and everyone have their own perception definitely. So from their perceptions they think they are right, but it is not that the other person is wrong. They also have some perceptions. So we
yeah,
need to understand both perceptions and we need to come to a balancing state. That is what it is important, because here the thing why many nations are fighting with each other, or many families are fighting with each other, is because we are not respecting each and individual's perceptions also. We think about only our own perception, our own needs, but what about their perception and their own needs? From their point of view also we need to understand, and we should be coming to a common balancing point, so that both will be happy, or both will be agreeing to certain degree to certain common points. So it need not be that everybody has to agree to everything. Definitely we are all having different perceptions, different lives, different experiences. So we all have to listen to each and everyone's perceptions, and we have to come to a common point. That is important. So you can stand on your ground. Definitely you don't need to support definitely one group or other group. You can just
I'm
mention
not.
your points. Yeah, you rightly mentioned, you
Yeah.
don't need to prove yourself right. That is the
No,
righteous
no, I said
perception.
both of you are right, and we should let it go. Things,
Exactly.
don't. But some people are okay with that, but some of the people are not okay with that.
That's
So,
fine, madam. That's okay.
so that I'm not creating any bad karma for myself. That's what
No,
I
no,
want.
nothing like that. So you have mentioned your things very perfectly and clearly. Even if suppose somebody is not agreeing with you and if they want to depart, it's up to them. You don't have to worry about it. So
Yeah.
as long as we are concerned, we just have to make sure that we are doing the rightest thing. That's what important.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the messages, Daksha madam. Thank you, madam, for your wonderful message. And thanks all the masters for your beautiful messages. And yeah, Ramya madam, yes, we have recordings available. I'm sharing in the groups also, but we'll be creating one playlist also where we add all the recordings as well. That I'll be sharing once we complete all the season 2. But if you, I'm not sure in which WhatsApp group you are there, but yeah, we have the recordings for every session. Maybe if you know anyone, I think Naveen Master has already shared in the group. So
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I have one more question. This is Ramya. Uh, yeah, actually, I have been never been in meditation before, but actually, how does this meditation really helps in life?
sorry, can you turn on your video if possible?
Okay, my kids are.
No, if that is okay. Otherwise, that's fine. You can ask your question.
Yeah. No, actually, I have never done meditation before.
Okay.
It was very new to me. Actually, how does this help in real life? Like, it
Okay.
looks simple, but it looks powerful. I was trying from 3 days.
Okay. So actually, see, each and everyone, general opinion about meditation is just to get some peaceful time, some relaxation within ourselves, to make our mind calm. This is what general opinion everyone will be having. But actually speaking, meditation has so much depth to it, Master. So it's not just about calming down yourself. And initially you feel very much relaxed, very much peaceful within yourself, because you spend time for yourself. That is the first and foremost important thing. Because in this materialistic life, we don't spend time for ourselves. We spend time for our family, our children, our office. For everyone we give time, but we don't give time for ourselves. So meditation is the one thing that will make sure that you are giving time for yourself. That is the first thing. So when you are giving time for yourself, you'll become more and more contented within yourself, and you will be relaxed because you are giving time for yourself, and you are putting your effort to make your mind calm down, or making it empty, coming to empty state. If not immediately, it takes time again, because we are used to our materialistic life, and mind keeps thinking always whenever we close immediately. So many thoughts will keep bombarding us. So over a period of time, when we keep practicing, we cultivate this calming down our mind, and making it empty up to certain point of time. Means if not immediately, as I mentioned, it may take, for someone it may take 1 year, for somebody it may take 1 month, for somebody it may take 10 years, or one lifetime, or many lifetimes. So it depends upon how much they are progressing in their lifetimes. So just start practicing it. So when you start practicing, do it continuously for 41 days without a gap. Take one time, a fixed time for yourself, maybe 30 minutes if you can do 30 minutes, or if you can do more, that is also fine. So for 41 days continuously, you keep doing for yourself, so that you can see the changes within yourself. So Buddha says that when somebody is asking Buddha, what you gained in meditation, Buddha says that I didn't gain anything in meditation, but I lost so many things that I don't need, that I don't want, like our anger, our frustration, our jealousy, our pride. So all these vices we are having within all of us. So those all keeps going away slowly over a period of time. So that you will be able to see that will be reflecting in your life immediately also. So you'll be able to see a great change within yourself. Your life will feel better. You feel better day by day. So with that, you will be able to understand, okay, meditation is doing something for me. But you know, just it's not about just for your health, masters. It is to know much more greater things, to understand who you are, what you are, why you are here. We think that we are just bodies here. We think that it is me, Ramya, it is me Damayanti, it is me Champaben, it is me Krish. No, we are more than that. So if you have to if you have to understand what I am, why I am here, what is my purpose. So that is much more depth that meditation will give. But along with meditation, we need to have Swadhyaya, reading books. So Patri sir has given, our Guru Patri sir, he has given 4 pillars: meditation, Swadhyaya means reading books, Sajjana Sangatya, sharing experiences or teaching whatever you are learning, and service. Service means spiritual service. So when you do all these things, you will be able to learn many things in your life. And when you start doing all these things, your life evolves to the next level. You will progress to the next level, and you will start understanding about the soul. What is soul? From where it came? So what is its purpose? all these things you'll be able to understand slowly. So just you start doing it continuously for 41 days without gap. After that, you yourself realize and you will not leave this setup. So you continue doing it more day by day. So hope I answered your question, madam.
Thank you. It was helpful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for kids from 5 years, we can ask them to start if they are okay. For kids, you don't need to ask them to sit for hours and hours, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, depending upon their age. So Patri sir keeps telling us that depending upon their age, that much amount of time they need to sit. If suppose my age is 30, I have to sit for 30 minutes. If it is 40, 50 minutes, minimum time.
Yeah,
For
she's
kids,
doing
5 minutes or max 10 minutes.
Okay,
Not
thank
required more than that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, masters. Okay, Shaman master, to read the information means I'm not sure which information you are talking about. Is it about the book or about the discussion I'm giving here?
The discussion, the information
Oh,
in
okay.
class.
No,
Because
it is from my guru. Whatever the points I'm mentioning is from my guru actually. But whenever you read many books, you'll be able to understand all these things. So it's not just one book. It is combination of all the books actually. But we have a book library also that is being shared in the groups also recently. Are you there in the breath meditation group, Master?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are there, I think recently also somebody shared. Maybe otherwise I can reshare again so that
I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got the source of the information, but I just needed to know which books to read.
No,
I
you can
think there
read
was
any book, madam. You can start with any book. Whatever I am telling is combination of all the books actually. Whatever I have learned from various books and from various masters,
books.
I'm putting all together actually here.
Okay, thanks. I thought it was one particular book.
No. It's not one book. It is from my experience, from the learnings of different masters and from our guru and from different books also. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay, masters. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you all once again for your wonderful questions and wonderful messages. Yeah. Happy night, all of you masters. We can wind
Good
up
night. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Happy night. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyavadan, Subhratri.
Shubhratri.